In 2024, Nebraska was introduced to the world of professional volleyball as the Omaha Supernovas inaugural season began. With a 16-8 regular season record, the Supernovas punched their ticket to the Professional Volleyball Federation playoff, where they would go on to win the first ever PVF championship.
Can you feel it? From Omaha, Nebraska CHI Health Center, the inaugural championship match. Here we go. Down the line, wide, and the Omaha Supernovas have done it and are champions of the Pro Volleyball Federation.
We talked about our competitive chemistry from the start, and the relationships that they built and the way that they play for each other and care about each other, you could see it.
I just want to give credit to my teammates. This is the most incredible team I've ever been a part of, and I'm so happy that we get this ending.
Last year, we're in it together. There's ebbs and flows. It's a brand new league. It's a new season. Now it's creating it together, because we are still together in this, but we're creating something completely different from last year because of the team. There's gonna be new energy, new dynamics, and so we're creating this together. Same expectations. I mean, we're here to win a championship, and last year is last year. This year we have to create it again.
We have a completely different team, so I think something that you'll see is a lot of height, a lot of physicality. Even the rookies, it's like we have 6'4", 6'3", 6'4" across the net. You're gonna see a lot of energy and excitement on the team too. A lot of these rookies are really excited to be playing professional volleyball, and whoever gets on the court will definitely bring their A game.
It's a new season, but it's the same goal. I want to accomplish, winning another championship and enjoying the process to getting there. A player like me that have been playing for 14 years professionally, I think I can bring that to this team this year and kind of guide this team and help them become the best players. When we set our goals, we're not only thinking about the team, but also about our amazing Novas Nation.
I think something that I have as a personal goal or a team goal is how quickly can we bring this new team together. And then with this group, it's so much younger than last season. And with those young girls, they have a really high ceiling to grow.
Everybody is amazing, being out there playing with Brooke and Nati and some people who have so much experience in the game and getting to learn from them, getting to grow with them in this environment. I'm very fortunate that everybody on this team is very kind, very nice, very supportive of one another.
Even since the first week of camp, we've just always been there for each other, pushing each other through the hard drills. If you have a tight-knit group that really cares for each other and is playing for the person next to them genuinely, I think that's what takes teams far, and the teams that I've been on that have been successful have that component.
So over 1,200 people come to a practice. Where does that happen in the world? It happens for the Supernovas. It's a great community, and I think it just speaks to the respect that we as Nebraskans, Midwesterners have towards women and professional athletes and what they can be.
To have them in the gym and basically welcome them into our home was so cool, because they got to see us train. It wasn't here at CHI like kind of an untouchable event where we're in a match and we're doing our own thing. It was a very intimate, this is where we train, this is our everyday life. They were literally in the bleachers before our team got out there to warm up. So I think that was a cool experience for them, but it was special for us because we were basically inviting them into our living room.
I'm really, really excited to see how that transfers to game. Last season when I walked out in CHI for the first time, the feeling was unlike any words that people could prepare me for. I mean, you would hear like behind the scenes like, oh, we have 10,000 people, 11,000 people that are coming to the game, but you walk out and you truly feel the support of the people of Omaha. So I'm really excited to see how that can grow for season 2.
I think the support that the fans bring here in Nebraska is going to help it so much more to become something that's the norm, you know? And I think every single person that comes into this gym to support that has a little bit of impact on what it could be in the future, right?
When I was here last season playing with Grand Rapids, there was literally a tornado and people still came to the game. And so it just shows like how on board this fan base is and how dedicated they are, and we really appreciate that. And it really does make it a great place for us to play, but a tough place for our opponents to play as well.
To have them here in this arena supporting us, I know it's going to be one of a kind. It's always nice to kind of have that home advantage, and I think Novas Nation is going to bring that for us this year.
The experience that we're about to have is going to be something that all of us will carry with us, and I'm excited to do it with them. It's been so fun. Being against Atlanta on our home opener again is awesome. Our team needs to focus on who we are and what we're going to do. It's really about how we're going to compete, because every match this year is going to be a challenge. We are going to be a completely different team. You might not be having your best day, but you got to compete at the highest level, and you're out there. We're here to figure out how to win matches, and every match will be a different challenge, and we just have to show up, face it, and compete together.
Monserrat serves Timmer, sets up Timmer for a shot on the left pin, and it's a kill for Timmer as Atlanta takes set 3 and a 2-1 lead in the match. Back row, tip shot, and it's blocked. Somehow it got over, and Batenhorst put it down. How'd that ball get up? Did you see that?
With Nunneviller's foot.
And that's it for the 4th. Omaha takes set 4. We're going 5 once again in the season opener here at CHI. Coach. For ATL, she serves Nuneville. Nazi back to Brooke, off the block and down. 20 kills for Brooke Nuneviller and a Supernovas win on opening night. And start out 2025 1-0.
I mean, that atmosphere was great. Obviously, home opener. It was like literally a run back of last year going 5 against Atlanta. But I'm proud of the way this team fought and battled. I think there were lulls and ups and downs, but the way that we settled in and then just competed, put new pieces in, and people just stepped up and stepped in and did their jobs.
After a thrilling home opening win over Atlanta, the Supernovas hit the road for back-to-back away matches, beginning with a sweep of the Grand Rapids Rise in their first rematch since the 2024 championship. The Supernovas then faced their first defeat of the season with a nail-biting match against the Vegas Thrill.
This team, I had such an amazing burst of confidence with this team that first game. and I think it continued into the second game. The third game, we still had that confidence in that, just feeling like there's no way we can lose, and then momentum just changed. I think the good news is that it's still very early in the season. We're all still getting to know each other and our habits and what we like, what we don't like. So I think our 2 losses have been very good lessons in terms of what we need going forward.
I think in the San Diego match, the lows that we had is we made a lot of uncharacteristic errors. We gave them a lot, and I think that gave them the confidence to come out swinging, and they executed really well against us. I think they ran a really good offense, they passed really well, but our serving wasn't as strong as it needed to be.
There's a lot of moving parts and a lot of things changes that are being made, and different things that we kind of have to approach this year, and I think it's honestly going to work out to our benefit to have these losses early, so we can kind of figure out what we need to learn from and figure out what we need to change and work on. That way we can come out strong later in the season.
Right now, I think in practice, it's like, what standards are we setting for ourselves every day? We're never taking points off, and we're meeting as a team, like really trying to just establish our goals and exactly what we want to do this season.
We're nowhere near where we can be, and we're still very good right now. We're still really good right now. So I'm still extremely confident in this team, and I'm excited to see just how high our ceiling can actually be.